Hello, today we're going to be talking about Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a biopic starring Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury, and it tells the story about how Queen came about and basically the epic story of Freddie Mercury. Rami Malek does a really good job of being Freddie Mercury in this movie. It's not really a surprise that he won an Oscar for it. Mostly the movie tells the story of how the band formed in the beginning, and how they just lost their lead singer, they needed a new one. Freddie Mercury was there. Because he has extra teeth, he actually has more range because his mouth is bigger, apparently. And so he was a good singer, he got the part, and they hired a bassist and then became Queen. I think in the trailer I saw some scenes where they were actually coming up with the name, but I don't remember seeing them in the movie, so maybe that part was cut. But overall, it's a good movie. You do see a lot about Queen, the behind the scenes things. You do see how some of the big songs got started. Bohemian Rhapsody, We Are the Champions, Another One Bites the Dust, and how they, were first received. Like Another One Bites the Dust, people didn't want to be, some of the band members didn't want to be disco. Bohemian Rhapsody, people didn't want to play it on the radio because it was so long. And so seeing them work through that and still have their original voice was interesting. You don't really see a lot of the bandmates story. It's definitely more about Freddie Mercury and his life and dealing with questioning his sexuality. And also later in life he contracted AIDS before the Live Aid concert at the end of the movie. And this concert does take up quite a big chunk of the movie. It's probably about 20 to 30 minutes. I would have rather seen some more behind the scenes, but they go into the concert and they basically show the whole performance, only with the actors. And it's really good. Like, it definitely gets you going, and if you were at that Live Aid concert, you probably got pretty excited when Queen played. And it was very interesting, but I would have liked to see more of the aftermath of that. Really, once that's done, they just put up a little blurb about when he died, and then that's the end of the movie. I would have rather seen like some more sum up of like what happened to the bandmates, what happened to his ex-wife, things like that, what happened there. And they didn't really go into it very much. They did really go into the dealings he had with managers, friends or people who he thought were friends. There's always the third act breakup with the band whenever they do movies like this. It seems like a cliche, but it also seems to always happen with bands. So that was interesting. It was a good movie. It's entertaining, it's fun, the music is great. I would give it an 8 out of 10. It's definitely watchable. Like I said, the only thing would be I would have wanted to see more. If they had cut the Live Aid part a little bit and added more about his life, I would have been more interested, but it was a good movie. 8 out of 10, and definitely worth the watch. So if you like this video, like, share, subscribe, or all the above. Thank you, and have a nice day.